Hello, my name is Nikki Prince, and today I'm bringing you a presentation from Generations to Generations. Our topic for today will be anger. Have any of you ever felt anger? Gotten upset about something you probably could or could not control? Anger is a regular emotion. So today, here are some of the things that we'll talk about. What ticks you off? What is anger management? We will define anger. We will talk about anger buttons. We will talk about good anger help, bad anger harm, and some of the anger rules. So let's start off. What is anger? Anger is a basic human emotion that is experienced by everybody. Everybody gets angry at some point in time. Typically, anger is triggered by an emotional hurt. Anger is usually experienced as an unpleasant feeling that occurs when we think we have been injured, mistreated some sort of way, or something we think about isn't respected by someone else, or when we are faced with obstacles that keep us from attaining our personal goals. So that's what anger is. How do we get angry? Sometimes maybe unhappiness at school or work. Maybe there's problems in some sort of relationship, whether that be with your friend at school, your teacher, your parents, maybe not achieving your goals, something you set out to do, but you weren't able to accomplish it for some other reason. Or maybe you feel disrespected by someone, right? All of these situations create anger. So what's behind the anger? We say anger is a secondary emotion. Oftentimes, anger comes after something else has happened. Look at those faces around the screen. Is it anxiety about something? Is it fear about something? What's actually causing my anger? Is it disappointment? I know I get angry when I get embarrassed. Do you? Sometimes jealousy, sadness, or even some pain can sometimes make me angry. Let's look at those buttons. What pushes your button? Being told on, someone telling on you, telling the teacher on you, having to wait in long lines can sometimes make me angry. What about being ignored? You have your hand up and the teacher didn't call on you. It can make you angry. Being bullied, definitely being bullied can make someone angry. Rumors or gossip, being left out, bad news. You get bad news, it can really make you angry. Stress or being criticized. Sometimes just being tired can make you angry. Or sometimes being told what to do. Things that don't seem fair to me. All of these things are buttons. We call them anger buttons. And when someone pushes these buttons, it can make me angry, and that's okay. Let's see what pushes your classmate button. I'll read some of the button pushers, and you raise your hand if this is you, okay? Being told what to do. How many of you being told what to do pushes your button? What about tests and grades? If I had to take a test, I really didn't know about it, does that make me angry? Or if I get a bad grade on something, does that make you angry? Raise your hand if it does. Let me see how many hands I see out there. What about being hungry? Anybody being hungry make you angry? Or here's a big one. What about not understanding? If I don't understand something, the teacher gave me an explanation of something and I really didn't quite understand it. Does that make you angry? How many of you? Let me see those hands. Understand. Definitely understand that. Let's talk about Lincoln's thinking. Lincoln is very, very angry because somebody called him a name. That's happened to me. What about you? Okay, so Lincoln is angry because someone called him a name. Let's read the thoughts that he's having in his mind and decide which ones would be helpful in calming down so that he can make a positive choice. Let's talk about these things. Which one of these can Lincoln start to think about that's going to help him make a positive choice? Not a negative decision, but a positive decision. All right. So I want you guys to raise your hand if this is going to help him make a positive decision. But keep your hand down if it's going to help him make a negative decision, okay? All right. So I hate being called a name. I'll make him pay for it. Put your hand up if that's a positive thought, but keep it down if that's a negative thought. All right, so I shouldn't see any hands. Let's just go. It's not a big deal. Is that a positive thought? Put your hands. Okay, I see those hands. Put your hand if that's a positive thought. Okay. What about everybody's watching? I need something to do. I need to do something about this. Is that a positive thought or a negative thought? It's a negative thought. No hands. Don't let it ruin your day. Is that a positive thought? Yes. Yes, that is definitely a positive thought. You guys are doing great at this. What about this one? Nobody calls me a name and gets away with it. Is that a negative thought? Yep, that's a negative thought. So no hands, right? Right. I might get in trouble if I say or do something mean. Is that a positive thought? Yes, that is a positive thought. So we want to keep Lincoln thinking about positive thoughts. Even though he's angry, we want to keep Lincoln thinking about positive thoughts so that he can calm down. And that's what we want to do in those situations. We want to think about positive thoughts so that I can calm down, right? It's okay being angry. We talked about that before. Anger, it happens to everyone. Everyone gets angry. It's a natural emotion. But what do I do about my anger? That's the question. Do I get really angry and start throwing chairs and fighting? No, no, I never want to do that. When I'm angry, I want to start thinking positive thoughts. I want to stay out of trouble, and I don't want to make things worse. Make sense? All right. So I want on your piece of paper for you to write down a situation that makes you angry sometimes. Just think about it. Think about a situation in the past that has made you angry, whether it's a long time ago, it could be today, it could be something that's made you angry in the past. And in those little bubbles, I want you to write down a few helpful, positive thoughts that will make it easier for you to cope with your anger. All right. I want you to envision yourself around all of these thoughts. And I want you to write down some positive things that you can think about during your time of anger that will help you make a better decision. Let's take a moment and do that now. I'll wait. If you're having trouble with this exercise, please ask your teacher. We're just thinking about things that can help us make a great decision. All right. So if If you didn't get done with that, no worries. You can always circle back to that and get done. Make some more thoughts on the back of your paper or after this class. You did amazing though. So let's talk about what is good anger. Can anger be good? Let's talk about it. What does good anger help? I respond versus how I react. All right. I respond instead of react. I'll tell you the difference. When I respond, that means that I thought about it. I thought about what I'm going to say. I thought about what I'm going to do. I'm calm now. That's a response. When I react, as soon as something happens, then I just go for it. I just go in my anger. I don't take time to think about it. So I want to respond instead of react. Okay? I want to calm my body down. That's going to help my anger, right? I don't want to be just, Ugh. So if I am that way, it's okay, but I need to find a way to calm my body down. I can have a seat, take a moment to think. I can write my name several times. This is just giving me time to calm down. It's not that I'm not still angry, but I want to calm down. I can use positive self-talk, okay? Positive self-talk. I told you my name is Nikki, so I can start to say, it's okay, Nikki. I'm gonna be okay. It's not the end of the world, Nikki. So that's positive self-talk, where I can start to talk to myself, calm myself down, tell myself positive things, get some of that anger out of my mind and figure out what I wanna do next. A very important one is I can share my feelings, right? I can share my feelings with an adult, with my teacher, with my parents, or I can even share my feelings with a positive friend. So I can say, hey, she made me angry, or I'm feeling really angry right now. I'm feeling hurt. Make sense? All right. So let's think about this. When I'm feeling frustrated, I can choose to, here are a couple of things that I can choose to do. When I'm feeling frustrated, I can take a walk. I can take deep breaths, right? You know, the breathe in, breathe out. I can just start to count. I can go forward in numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or I can go backwards in numbers, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can go somewhere, I can enjoy a book, right? I can start to do something else, start to read my book. I can go over to the activities portion of my classroom and start to maybe stack some blocks, you know, build a fort or something like that. Or it's always okay for me to take a break if I'm angry. It's always okay. And when someone asks, hey, why are you taking a break? I can say, because I'm feeling angry right now, I just need to take a break. Let's think about how anger affects your body. Anger affects my body in so many different ways. I can have things what like we call tunnel vision, where I can only think about one thing. I'm so upset, I can't think about anything else. I can't see anyone else. I'm just having blurred vision and I'm only thinking about one thing, okay? Anger also causes headaches. Did you know that? You can get so angry so often that it can give you a headache. Increased eye pressure inside your eyes, right? You see people, their eyes turn red because they get really angry. Sometimes dry mouth, maybe even a decreased blood flow in my digestive system. So my stomach may start to hurt, right? There's that. Anger also can increase my heart rate, my blood pressure, my blood glucose level, blood fatty acid level. So anger can really, really be hard on the body. But that's why we're here, to help teach you ways of coping with that anger. So all of these things won't start to happen to my body. Okay? So this is a picture of anger. We start to see all of these things start to happen as someone gets angry. You see that frown? Maybe a glare in their eyes, red face, clenched teeth, pounding heart. You see the heart start beating really, really fast. Maybe they clench their fist. Maybe even start to shake. Maybe even start to shake. It's hard to hear. You can't hear the people trying to calm you down. Legs get really tensed. And so these are some of the kind of physical aspects of anger. So you want to calm down when you're mad. How does you figure out how you're feeling? How do my eyes feel? How do my ears feel? What does my mouth feel like? Right? Am I giving that facial expression? How does my tummy feel? How's my body feeling when I'm angry? So here are some anger rules, right? These are some rules I want you guys to remember. 1, never hurt yourself. Never hurt yourself. Never put your fist through a wall or kick a door or something like that that's going to end up hurting yourself. 2, take time to calm down. Take time to calm down. Don't hurt others is number 3. Number 3, do not hurt others. You don't want to put your hands on anyone. You don't want to throw anything to anyone. And number 4, you definitely want to use positive self-talk. It helps. It really helps. Use positive self-talk. Number 5, don't destroy property. Don't destroy your own belongings. Don't destroy someone else's belongings. It's very important for you not to destroy things. And number 6, share your feelings. It is okay to get an adult and say, I'm feeling angry. I'm feeling upset about something. That's how we help expel the anger and get away from those feelings. It's okay for you to share your feelings. So 1, I'll go over it again. 1, don't hurt yourself ever. 2, take time to calm down. 3, do not hurt others. 4, use positive self-talk. 5, don't destroy property. And of course, number 6, share your feelings. Any questions? If you have questions at this time, please talk to your teacher, talk to an adult, talk to your parents when you get home. Share what you've learned about anger. Let people know it's okay to feel anger. It's all about what I do after I start to feel angry. So if there are questions, please feel free to let your teachers know. Once again, my name is Nikki Prince, and this presentation has been brought to you by Generations to Generations. Thank you so much for listening in. Enjoy the rest of your day.